There's a certain point in which the distribution of information becomes overwhelming instead of holding one's interest. Kind of like when you're studying a subject in class and it seems interesting until there's so much to memorize for the test that you're no longer doing it as something you necessarily like or even want to do. So how do we hold interest and keep below one's limit and standard of attention? There's a system of storytelling in which can improve our writing and help solve this issue. It's called the rule of threes. Now, don't get confused, I'm not talking about the rule of thirds. That's a visual technique used in photography, which is unrelated.
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts.
It's often associated with comedic acts, but the rule of threes is actually a very commonly used technique which you can find in just about any story. It's one of the oldest techniques used by writers even since the origin of bedtime stories and fairy tales. Goldilocks and the 3 bears, the 3 little pigs, the 3 billy goats gruff. Here's a simple and easy way to remember the steps. 1. Establish your conflict. 2. Build it, and then 3 is resolve it. Not only is it used on the deep basis structure of a storyline, like the 3-act story structure, but also in simplistic and individual dialogues.
This guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
He's a nutbag.
Amigo. Looking for my stepsister. A little birdie told me she was here.
Huh, that's weird. I don't know her.
Small, redhead.
Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, buddy.
You know, I don't know, this whole situation, Harrington, I don't know. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, why is that?
My 13-year-old sister goes missing all day, and then I find her with you in a stranger's house. And you lie to me about it.
Man, will you drop too much as a child, or what? I don't know what you don't understand about what I just said. She's not here.
And who is that?
Shit! Did he see us?
I'll be back.
E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.
Why so serious?
Why so serious?
Get you! Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest, run!
I feel like grabbing you by your ears right now and screaming in your face, I'm not interested.
Warning, there's spoilers ahead. In Nocturnal Animals, director Tom Ford places 3 substantial subjects in red: a couch, another couch, and a character. So what do these things mean in relation to one another? Well, Jake Gyllenhaal's character writes a screenplay for his ex-wife, which is a representation for the death of their love. Inside the story of the screenplay, we see his ex-wife's fictional character laying dead on a red velvet couch. To convey that his wife and this fictional character are one and the same person, we later see her sitting on a similar red velvet couch during a flashback to one of their arguments. And finally, we see Jake's character himself saturated under a neon red light watching his wife leave him. The red poses a negative and hopeless cover to link these things together. They stand out because their colors pop, and they're very specific symbols. 1, 2, 3. Now, there isn't necessarily a wrong way to use it, but when you're writing a scene and things seem to meander, or a concept you're trying to present isn't presenting itself quite the way you'd like, try using it, and you'll see a definite difference. You see the rule of threes everywhere, constantly, and you don't even know it. It often sneaks right under your nose.
The solution of my whole life was right under my nose.
The rule of threes is a very useful technique to help improve your writing. Whether you're working on a screenplay, a novel, or even a poem, practice it, get good at it, then master it. Thank you.